Welcome to Sweet Talk with Pauly B. Let's get started. Guess what, folks? It's time for Trump news. I know, I don't like it any more than you do, but somebody's got to do it. But it seems these days you can't go on the internet without avoiding a headline about our POTUS. Thursday, June 14, 2018, CNN.com reported newly released video footage from North Korean state media shows President Donald Trump returning a salute to a North Korean military general during last week's summit in Singapore. An extraordinary display of respect from a U.S. president to a top officer of a hostile regime. After Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un walked down a colonnade to shake hands, the pair walked together into a room with various members of Kim's delegation. The video shows Trump starts to shake hands with those who are in the room, but upon encountering the North Korean general No Kwang-cho, who was in full uniform, Trump first extends his hand, to which the general responds with a salute. Trump then awkwardly salutes back, then he extends his hand again, and then finally the two ended up shaking hands. Now, if you look at the video, it seems like an awkward musical sing and dance handshake, just like that Latin hip-hop song. No, Trump, you can't invite those singers back to your hotel room and talk about a business proposal. You're the President of the United States. Maybe if they were adult film stars, then you could possibly get away with it and pay them off. According to the article, Trump frequently salutes people he sees in a military uniform, and he saluted Singapore military officials while visiting there for the summit with Kim. But North Korea operates one of the most oppressive regimes on earth. And despite the president's declaration on Wednesday that the country is no longer a nuclear threat, it is considered a major U.S. adversary. John Kirby, a military and diplomatic analyst for CNN, called the moment striking. They can see a propaganda value here, and this is basically them showing the level of deference and respect that Trump has paid to them and to their military leaders, Kirby told CNN's Poppy Harlow on CNN Newsroom. It wasn't appropriate for him to do, and from a protocol perspective, but now he's played right into North propaganda about their legitimacy on the world stage. Kirby said the appropriate thing for Trump to do in that situation would have been to nod his head and shake the general's hand. But no, Trump, you just had to do things your way, didn't you?
I hear you bent for him.
What?
I hear you bent for him. And he fucked you.
Yes, that is basically what happened. How could you let this happen? They manipulated you. They got what they wanted. If there was any shadow of a doubt that some Americans believed in you, truly believed that you had the upper hand, that you invented the game, you have shed light on that shadow. Mr. President, I think you thought you were doing what was right, but this was your Kanye moment. No, I'm not talking about how you interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech. This was your slavery was a choice moment. The definition of a salute is a gesture of respect, homage, or polite recognition or acknowledgement, especially one made by a person when arriving or departing. What exactly are you respecting a general of North Korea for? When, according to an article in 2017 by Telegraph.com, North Koreans can find themselves sent to a prison camp can allegedly include failure to wipe dust off portraits of their leader and having contact with South Koreans. Conditions in the country's prison and labor camps are notoriously harsh. Survivors have described prisoners becoming stunted and deformed from carrying out hard days' labor, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. Clothing and food are said to be so scarce, inmates are forced to survive on any animals they can capture, such as rats. Although North Korea's constitution theoretically guarantees freedom of speech, all domestic media outlets are owned by one-party state, and no reporting is allowed that isn't sanctioned by the government. In other words, no North Korean can have their own YouTube channel and say whatever comes to mind and broadcast it to the world like I do so freely. The regime goes to great lengths to stop any outside media reaching its population. The NGO Freedom House reports that listening to unauthorized foreign broadcasts, watching foreign TV shows, and possessing dissident publications are considered crimes against the state. Those caught face execution or being sent to these labor camps. North Korea does have a state-run version of the internet that is open to all citizens. However, government permissions is needed to own a computer, which costs us a 3 months average salary. External websites are occasionally made available on request. Although these are censored and hosted locally after being downloaded, it is a criminal offense for North Koreans to leave the country without government permission. Interracial relationships are forbidden. An estimated 100,000 North Korean citizens are held in these brutal camps. And if, any of them break the rules, that's the only place that they can go. Now, President Trump, can you please remind us all what you are paying tribute to North Korea by giving that salute? Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Until next time, thank you for watching.